We live. Hi, Facebook family. My name is T. Hatchett, and
What's up, y'all?
we are the Hatchett Chronicles. And tonight's topic is: at this point in your life, what's more important, freedom or having a partner, being in a relationship, finding a loved one? So we say at this point in our life because we're talking about, people our age. Or it could be people in their 30s, maybe people in their 20s. It's possible. Anyway, let's do our shameless plugs. I am working on the book From My Rib, and I'm actually in full author mode, writing mode, because I have 3 other books that I am also trying to work on. I'm looking for a major publishing deal, like someone who's gonna do advance, what do you call
it? Advance.
Advance what though? What's the name of it?
It's called an advance on your book. You get an advance.
Yeah, but there's a name for it.
I don't know.
Like music, you get royalties. That's the name for it. Advance royalties. So I'm looking for a major publishing company that's going to give me advancement on royalties, because I can guarantee at least 3 books a year. As a matter of fact, I have 3 books in the works already. My book, The Power of God, is still for sale. Chronicles, the Corona Chronicles is still for sale with the 14 other very wonderful authors. And what else? And I'm still helping small businesses get up and running. And that's it. What you got going on? His Beats tape is still out there.
Oh, yeah.
You still have you still do the music voiceovers for people for their books.
That book is called The Museum, and it's on Amazon.
You're working with a couple of artists, recording a couple of artists.
Mm-hmm. Wednesday, right?
Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Check out poetress April Armstrong for graphics. She's also have a station on Roku. I don't know why I get that all confused. Roku, Hatchett Chronicles, and Sunday morning service Sunday morning worship with Minister T. Hatchett will have a show on there. Al Nisi Poo, Sip and Heal with TT will be on there. She's on. Check out Sip and Heal. That's Al Nisi Poo. She's on Untapped Music Radio every Thursday at 7:00. She has 2 Sip and Heals. Check out my sister Valerie, Sister Talk with Chocolate Smoothie, Valerie McAllister, every Friday at 7:30, and then repeat it on Saturday at 6. And of course, check out the Whack DJs Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. And on Fridays, we also put like artists, independent artists up in their music.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're an independent artist, and and you would like your music played on air, then on the radio, then send us your music and we will check it out. And
you gotta send it to untappedmusicradio@gmail.com.
teamwork.
That's where all the music goes to.
Yep.
untappedmusicradio@gmail.com.
Or if you're a DJ, let us hear your music. We can put you in a DJ spot.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you have a show that you would like to air, check us out. So I also put the website and the radio station up because maybe you want to check out what we're doing or you want to send us a message to the website. It is www.untappedtalentrecords.com. And also, if you want to hear the radio station, check out our radio station. It is untappedmusicradio.airtime.pro, and it is in the feed. Is that it? You ready to get to the subject?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You have something else?
Mm-hmm.
You just don't want to get to the subject. You want to sit here?
No, I want to go to bed.
Uh-oh. My husband is not feeling well. So let's make this a memorable show. My husband is so dedicated. Hey, Eunice. My husband is so dedicated.
What up, fam?
He's not feeling well, but he's still on because he's dedicated and loyal. I love him for that. So that's a good. Is it times like this when you wish you had your freedom as opposed to being in a relationship? Because if you was single, you could do what you want and you could be in a bed right
I
now.
can do what I want. I'm being in bed right now too.
Oh, so what you trying to say? Baby, seriously though.
I'm serious. I'm gonna do this and get it over with.
But you're doing this for me, and what I'm saying that if you was single, you wouldn't have to worry about doing anything for your wife. You could do
But
what
that don't make me want to be single. Nah.
that don't make you.
No.
So the subject is, Eunice, at this point in your life, what's more important? Having your freedom or being in a relationship, having a partner? Finding a partner. We know you have a boo, but I mean, are you ready to have that boo like on a serious level? Like compromising your freedom for the boo? Or is there any such thing? Do you believe there's a such thing that you have to compromise your freedom to have a partner? You don't feel like that you have to? So you don't believe there's certain things that
I don't feel like. I mean, if you're in a relationship where y'all understand each other, then you should have the freedom you want. I mean, that's just my thought.
Well, there are certain things that when you're in a relationship that you don't get freedom to do. I mean, like you're sharing. You have to share in a relationship.
If you feel like it.
You know what? Good question. I don't want to compromise my freedom though. So Eunice says she don't want to compromise her freedom. So I guess it's all the point of what's
your freedom?
Yeah. So that's a good question. What's your freedom that you're compromising? Because on your hand, you don't feel like in a relationship you have to compromise your freedom.
I'm not.
And Eunice says she don't want to compromise her freedom. So what makes you feel like you're not compromising your freedom? What is your freedom?
My freedom is when I come in my own studio and do what I want to do. That's my freedom. And nobody impedes on that. Nobody's gonna impede on that. When we came into this relationship, you knew what I did for a living, and you said, okay, I'm cool with that. We've never had a problem. So that is my freedom. I mean, my freedom, I could be sitting next to you on the bed with my headphones on, listening to music. That's still part of my freedom. And I don't compromise that.
But isn't sometimes, I mean, in a relationship, you have, like, for instance, if I go out, common courtesy is not a, like, this is what you got to do, but common courtesy in a relationship, you got to, like, you can't just up and walk out the house and not say where you going.
Yeah, but that ain't,
You don't consider that freedom.
No. I mean, see, it's hard to ask me these questions because I'm different. I'm not like, I don't look at that type of stuff like that. I don't get into that. I don't get into that. If you felt like, for instance, if Rita came over here right now, her and Barney, and, Bilal said, gee, let's check out some music. And you said, babe, me and Rita going out for a little while.
Aha. But I wouldn't just walk out the house. It's the point of.
No, I understand that. But I'm saying I'm not going to be checking and asking you, hey, sister, where you going? What time
Hey,
you coming
neighbor.
back? Oh.
I know you wouldn't, but the common courtesy is not to just get up and walk out.
Well, see, we have a relationship like that. We don't, that's just not what we do. You kiss me before you walk out that door. I kiss you before I walk out. That's something that we've been doing since we got together. We don't forget to do that. So it's not, you can't, Kel, what's good, bro? So you can't really, like, I'm I'm different. I can't really answer. I can answer the questions in my own way, but people may not perceive the answer that I'm giving in a way for like they're not going to perceive the answer that I'm giving my way.
Well, that's okay. It's your opinion,
Right,
and
but I'm
that's
just
what
saying
it's
I'm
about.
different,
Your
and
opinion.
I just my definition of freedom isn't what someone else may think. You know, is not what someone else's definition of freedom may be.
Okay. Eunice said, "When I'm giving more than I'm getting back, I'm losing some freedom somewhere in the relationship."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's her definition of freedom.
I can dig that.
Kelly said, "A peace of mind is most important." So his definition of freedom is having a peace of mind, like yours. Ann said, "That's a different kind of freedom."
Mm-hmm.
And Ann said, "I hear you, bro." So what's your definition, Ann, of freedom? Because it's like, you're right. Everybody has a different definition of freedom. I'm with you. I'm with you. I feel like a peace of mind. If I can't walk into my own home and have a peace of mind, then I'm compromising my freedom.
Yeah, that's just like Kelly said.
Mm-hmm.
Kel Brew, what's good, my brother? You be for life. You know what it is.
So I guess it all depends on what's your definition of freedom. And if you have, okay, so yours is peace of mind, like Kelly. So let's say we wasn't married. So at this stage in your life, at your age, and let's say we weren't together.
I'm gonna tell you just like this. At this stage of my life, if I wasn't married, I'll be 55 years old in November. At this stage of my life, if I could not get peace the way I want peace, I'll be by myself.
Okay, so for you, your peace of mind is more, your freedom is more
freedom,
important than
my freedom consists of, I don't want no drama in my life. I don't really do much. I don't really go out. I did all of that already. I went out for years. I want to chill with my big screen and the remote, watch sports, and go in my studio in my man cave where we are right now, produce my music, sell my music, and run my business. That's my freedom. When I'm done in here at 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, whatever time I get out of here, 5 in the afternoon from when I come in here, once I'm done in here, we spend time. That's if I don't hop up on the couch and watch the big screen in the living room. I'll come in the bedroom and we'll sit down and watch a movie together. We'll do something together. Or if you're still busy, I put on my headphones and go into another world, and I don't bother you. I let you do what you're doing until you're done. So I don't my that's my I don't I can't see this point in my life doing a whole bunch of, I don't want to say compromising, because I my definition of compromising is different from someone else's also.
Losing a peace of mind. We also
Yeah, I don't want to lose a piece of mind for a date.
there was also something else we talked about when before we got together, drama free, and that has something to do with freedom too, being drama free. We didn't want any drama. If we felt like at this point in our life, if we felt like there was going to be drama, we would just not want to be in a relationship. We talked
I don't
about that.
I can't see myself being in a relationship with drama. I can't. I cannot see my, you know what? I couldn't see myself at 30 being in a relationship with drama, because I don't do well with that. I don't want that stuff around me, man. Because I'm not gonna be going to bed mad every night. And you sleeping in the room, I'm sleeping on the couch, and you sleeping in one room, I'm sleeping in one room, and you know what I mean? I can't do it. I can't do it.
Let's see what the feed said. Okay, so Eunice said definitely a peace of mind.
Yes.
Kelly said freedom is knowing your mate trusts and love you, and you both represent each other when you're apart.
That's right. That's right. You gotta. That's right. You represent her, and she represents you, even when y'all not together. So you gotta do your part.
Kelly said UBD for life. What's UBD?
Don't worry about that. That's between us.
I can't know.
No, you need brothers and biceps.
Okay, I'll stay out of it.
No. That's a brotherhood that we've been in for, shit, man, 20 something, 30 something years, and that's one of my brothers in the brotherhood, and it's unique brothers. That's what UB stands for, and D is for Dceps.
Okay. You need Eunice said I agree because GL. Kelly said lower standards.
Yeah.
Kelly said facts, GL. Say that. Kelly said ha ha ha. Okay, so yeah, we definitely talked about drama before we got together, and
We had I'm sorry to cut you off. We had a conversation about anything that you could possibly have a conversation about.
yeah, we did.
And if you can't have that conversation with someone that you planning on making a life with, if you have to curve your conversation or curve certain things because you feel like, or you speculate that that thing may cause a problem, so you hold that certain question back. I don't think that's a space for you, because you should be able to let everything go, everything off your chest. You should be able to let it go. And I don't believe in holding nothing back. If there's a question you need to ask, I don't care what kind of question it is. If this is a person that you're going to be with for the rest of your life, you should be able to go to them at any time and ask them anything.
So, you said you made a good point. You said even at 35, you're because it doesn't have nothing to do with
your age.
Your age.
It's just where you are in life at that point. You know what I'm saying? It's where you are where you are with yourself in life at that point. Are you willing to give up your freedom for a relationship? Depending on where you are at that point in
and what
life.
your freedom is.
Right. Because I just, like I said, my freedom is mostly a peace of mind. A peace of mind it's important. It's important because if you smothered, you can't think, you can't maneuver to even want to do something great for someone else if they're constantly hounding you and not giving you space to maneuver. You know what I'm saying?
So, Kelly said that's called great communication.
That's exactly right.
And so I want to go back to something Eunice said. Eunice said that when I'm giving more than I'm getting back, I'm losing some freedom somewhere in the relationship. So what do you mean? Eunice, I want to ask you, what does that mean as far as giving more? Does that mean if you're giving more time? if you're giving more,
I would believe it's giving more anything. If you're giving more time of yourself, if you're compromising more than someone else, if you if you're saying, y'all was supposed to do something and you say, all right, well go ahead, I'll chill, you go ahead and do what you're gonna do. I'll keep the kids this time. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
I mean, that's giving yourself. If you're giving up more than you're getting back. If someone is not reciprocating, that's not comfortable.
So is that also losing your freedom for
Yeah.
you?
Well, no, no, not to me. That wouldn't be in a freedom category. For me, it wouldn't. That's just me, though.
Okay, but
That's just me. That to
would,
me, that's
is
not.
that like
That's having an understanding of what we're doing. That's having an understanding of what we're doing in this relationship. To me, I'm not saying cuz is wrong or nobody else is wrong, but I'm just saying for me, me giving more than what I'm getting back, I wouldn't classify that. To me, I wouldn't classify that as freedom. I would classify that as being equal. If we're gonna be equal in this relationship, if I'm giving 50, you give 50. If I give 90, you give 90.
but if you're not getting that, then isn't that a part of drama or your
That's a
freedom?
part of drama, yes, but I don't think that's part of freedom. To me, that's to me.
Eunice said being more transparent with respect to communication. I don't want to feel like I can't talk to you about anything without confrontation.
Right. Wait, and Ann said what?
Ann said, I agree, bro. Peace is the best freedom. This is from a single woman.
Right. Right.
Okay, so let's talk because
And I think that, if you're single and you have the peace that you're having, if you meet someone, then I don't think you should have to change what you're doing and who you are to have someone in your life. It shouldn't be a drastic change. Maybe small things might change, but it shouldn't be to the point where, okay, I'm in 6 months and I shouldn't even got into this relationship because I'm not happy.
does that,
You know what I'm saying?
yep. So I asked the single, and you're single. So does that make you be leery of getting into a relationship or looking for a relationship because you're afraid that you might have to compromise your freedom or lose your freedom? That's a question for the single people. If you are single, are you single because you're feeling like, if I get somebody, then I have to give up my freedom or my peace of mind, or I have to deal with drama. And that maybe makes you drag your feet a little in finding somebody, or saying, I'm happy with being single because I don't feel like going through it. Is that a reason? Is that one of the reasons why you're single? I guess is what I'm asking. Or is that one of the reasons why you're not like in a rush to find someone? If that makes sense. That's a question. And Eunice.
I had a question for Eunice and a question for Kel.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Eunice, I know you're in a relationship. Do you find yourself compromising more than you feel like you should? That's a, that's the question because and Kel's my bro. Same to you. If you're in a relate, I don't even know if Kel's married. I'm not sure. But Kel's, if you're in a relationship, do you think that you're compromising more than you should?
And for those who are in a relationship, another question is, if you've been in a relationship for a long time, are you looking back feeling like, wow, maybe I should have stayed single a little longer? Like Eunice, I know that your relationship is fairly new, but are you are you feeling any way like,
any red flags?
Yeah, any red flags like, maybe maybe I'm not really ready for a
she might not
serious
be able to answer
relationship.
That right now.
Yeah, right.
Nah.
Jazzy B, freedom. Damn, we in jail. Don't even try that. You know you love Queen B.
Jazz, what up, baby?
You having a ball with Queen B.
So tell Jazz what the topic is.
Oh, the topic, Jazz, is at this point in your life, is it more important to have your freedom or have a partner, be in a relationship, or find someone to be in a relationship? I know you're already in a relationship. So I guess the question would be, first of all, what is your definition of freedom? And do you ever get to the point where you think, dag, should I have waited a little longer? And dag, I lost my freedom. Like, are you feeling like, damn, I'm in jail?
I think that in order not to feel like that in a relationship, you have to have a talk with yourself. What do you say?
More important not to wash dishes.
You know what? This joke is off the beat.
Like, damn, I should have got married. Now I got to do dishes and work.
Vacuum the floor.
Oh, no, she didn't ask me to cook, did she?
I thought she was cooking. I think that before you get into a relationship that quote unquote you feel like you're gonna be, see, it's difficult for me to say that because I'm gonna just say this: if you're getting into a relationship that you feel like you want to be with somebody, or that person is the one for you, right, and that's it. Um, I think that before you do that, you need to have a you need to assess what you really want in yourself and assess what if you had goals or whatever. Have you met things that you wanted to meet before you take that next step? You understand what I'm saying?
Or are
you ready to
yeah.
to make that type of move to be in a relationship for the rest of your life with someone, if that's what you taking on a marriage, I'll say that. But if it's a relationship, even if it's a relationship, it could be that serious, and y'all just may take time to get married. But I'm going to say a serious relationship. You need to know if that's something that you really want to do. If you tired of running the field and playing and knocking this one off, knocking that one off, are you done with that? Are you done with chopping it up on the phone with a chick or whatever? Are you done with that? Are you done with running to the club? And you know what I mean? Are you done with that? Sitting in the bar, you know what I mean?
Babe, but I think it's even more deeper than that. Because, like, I remember when I was down here, living down here by myself, and I was being celibate and going through changes. And I said that I wasn't going to be with anybody. And then for a second, I got lonely for one quick second. And then I thought about it. At the time that I got lonely, I was making my bed. And I thought about it. And I was like, oh God, I take that back. Because I almost asked God for a man. But then I took it back because I thought about it. At the time, I was living my best life. I didn't have to change my sheets unless I wanted to change my sheet. I didn't have to cook for nobody but myself if I felt like eating. I didn't have to run around and clean or nothing like that. I could just be me by myself. And at the time, that's what I wanted to be. It wasn't even about being with this man and that man. It was just about
sometimes
sometimes I didn't have to answer or do anything if I didn't feel like it because it was about me. I could be selfish. And so in a relationship, you can't really be selfish if you want that relationship to work. You have to compromise.
You do have to compromise, but I'm saying, like right before me and you hooked back up, that was where I was at. I wasn't really looking for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really looking for nobody. I wasn't really, I had stopped, running around and playing the field and this one and that one. And I stopped all of that because I just got tired of a pacifier. I felt like the next person that I get with, that's the person I'm gonna marry. It's got to be a serious relationship because I'm tired of doing. I was doing that for years. After My second marriage, man, when I got divorced, I was I was knocking off fish if they was moving. I was not playing. But then I got to the point where I just got nothing was fulfilling because I was with one girl for one thing, I was with another girl for another thing, I was with this girl for that, I was with that girl for that, and then just want to be super attached, and I already told you what it was. And this one, I mean, it just got to be too much for me. So before we reconnected, I was like, man, I'm gonna just fall back. I'm gonna just chill, man,
But if
because I'm
some
tired of.
was it, yeah, but was some of it like, hey, I'm doing all right by myself. Why do
Yeah,
I
of
need
course.
somebody,
I felt great
by
by myself.
myself?
I felt great by myself because even though I wasn't dealing with this one and that one, it didn't even matter to me anymore.
Because you could do what
I
you
was
want.
just
You
my
ain't had to
freedom
worry
was
about.
my peace of mind was cool because dealing with two or three at one time that impedes on your peace of mind.
Look, baby, yeah, but I'm gonna say something to you. So we talking about freedom and what's more important. But just think, if we wasn't married, you could go in the room and watch your sports in the room on the bed and wouldn't have to worry about me.
I still can.
No, you can't, because I'm gonna be in
Yeah.
your ear.
And I'll tell you, sit back, relax. Don't ask me no more questions. I
Okay, so
more importantly not to.
Jazzy B said more important not to watch. Okay, we read that. Jazzy B said this is it. I'm not starting another relationship after this cameo single life. I know that's right. And said, no, I'm single by choice. If I find the right man, compromise is definitely on the table. And that's what I'm saying. And if
Right.
are you single by choice because you feel like single life is good right now and you don't have to compromise and you ain't got to worry about compromising with somebody, or it's just like, that's not the main reason. You just like, I'm not worried about it right now.
You're just stupid.
Jazzy said, Frank, careful. You see how she just looked at you like, how many fish? I know about his fish. His fish was crazy, so I ain't worried about it. Yeah, they were all kinds of crazy. He could go. Eunice said, it's been 3 months, so very new. At this stage, we are discovering things that we don't like about each other. It's how we work through the issues that will determine my expectations for the relationship. Very good. We are like mirrors presenting one another junk to deal with.
That's dope.
That's
That's good. That's good. And at this point, finding out is the better part because now you can sit down and discuss that part. Hey, listen, I don't. That's cool, but this is how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? This is where the honesty comes in, and you ask the questions like, you know, um, I see the way you
if you die, do you have life insurance?
Yeah.
How do you look when you get mad? I need to see when
I see you combing your hair. Is that a bald spot? I see the way you brushing your hair.
Did you pay for that hair, or is it like
is that a hair piece?
Is it on like you making payments?
Is that Beijing or is that the real color of your beard, son?
Eunice said exactly, and I asked lots of questions. I know that's
you're
right.
Supposed to. You're supposed to. You supposed to ask a bunch of questions. Ask everything that you need everything that you want to know. You're supposed to ask those things, and given your expectation of the person that you're asking, they should be truthful and answer them truthfully.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean,
and that tells the character of a person too, sure, how they answer the question, sure, if they're going to be truthful. Ann said no because my brother-in-law is going to screen any man that comes through.
Damn right. And if he ain't right, he ain't in. No. He can keep pushing.
Jazzy, women just wear socks to bed. Keep those cold ass feet over there. You know, that's very important, things like that.
Yo, it really is. Even though it's funny and it's a minute thing we might think, but somebody really may have a serious pet peeve about that. You know what I'm saying? And really, really, that really may, that could.
What?
I didn't ask you to do that.
No, but you have a pet peeve about socks, keeping socks on your feet.
Oh, Jazz was talking about something. I ain't talking about me.
Okay. Yeah. I
You just lumping me into you got. What I,
You got you.
no.
Because you had. He said feet.
You don't lump me in there. I don't know.
He said feet. And you have a
I
pet peeve.
don't want to be lumped in.
Ann said, "Thanks, bro. I want a good man like my brother."
That's right.
Who keeps socks on his feet.
So what? Damn it. That's me. That's who I is.
I wanted to see everything.
You see my feet plenty of times.
Yeah, after we was married for a year.
So
before you let me see.
All right, we ain't going into all of that. We ain't talking about all of that. That's my personal business. We ain't,
okay.
Y'all my family and all that. I love y'all.
Like you just can't fart around me and think it's cool because I don't have a sense of smell.
Man, listen, I will.
Oh my goodness, baby!
I will light the blanket up. I'm telling you. What Jazz say?
Jack said I worked too hard to make this warm spot. Then here they come with penguin feet.
Yeah.
My pet peeve was I don't like stink. Like I remember when I was young, I actually broke up with this guy because I had just cleaned my room and my room was very, very clean. Like I'm talking carpet on freshener and vacuum, and it was nice. And I was going with this guy who was working 2 jobs, and he came to see me after his second job before he went home and took a shower.
I think it was funky.
And he came in, took off his shoes, and messed up my whole aura. And I was so pissed off at him, and I just we broke up because I was like, don't go home and take a shower before you come. He really, really just messed up my life when he did that.
That's crazy.
And so it was over.
And I mean, like I said, we laugh at those things and make jokes about them and stuff like that. But those pet peeves could actually break up. They could draw a wedge in between a relationship.
They can,
because some people just are the way they are, and they are not willing to compromise certain things. And I don't believe that you have to.
And that's freedom. And that's your freedom.
Right.
And
that's your right to not want that. If that's not what you want, you shouldn't be forced into having that, or forced or persuaded into thinking it's okay, or somebody trying to, coax you into, hey, nah, but you're not. No. It's okay for me to say, no, I ain't with that.
And that's like before we got married, I didn't think I was going to get married. Matter of fact, I said I was not going to get married again because I wouldn't find nobody.
Because I was coming to her like, hey, what's that?
No, that was God. Because I couldn't find nobody that would accept me for me. And I felt like that if I couldn't find one that I would be, because society has this misconception that you got to compromise who you are just to be in a relationship. And that's not true. And if I can't find nobody that's accepts me for me and I can't be me, then I didn't want to get married again. I didn't want to be with anybody. I said I would be by myself.
And I don't know why the Lord chose me to deal with the
you know what?
The crime remix. I don't
Jazzy said Queen is very nurturing, likes to tuck me in like a third grader, be stuck like a mummy. Eunice said pet peeves can ruin a relationship. Yes, they can. Ann said, I love y'all knuckleheads. Thanks for being y'all. Thank you.
I love you too, sister.
Eunice said, I ain't marrying you no more. Now,
You
Eunice,
say that now.
you
but,
say that
you
because
know,
I said the same thing. But what if this is just God? You're the one that God had for you. You wouldn't consider it.
you know what? It's only 3 months, so it's really not.
Yeah,
It's new. Enjoy the new.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I can understand her saying I ain't marrying no more because it really hasn't been long enough yet.
And I
You know
felt
what I'm
that way
saying?
too. I really
So
did.
enjoy the new. Feel it out as you go along. You know what I mean? Definitely keep the communication open because communication is the key to every relationship. I don't care what you have and what you don't have. If you don't communicate, you won't have that.
Watch out for the trickery, because he tricked me.
I ain't tricked nothing.
It's a trickery. Watch out for the trickery.
Nothing. Everything I told you I was going to do, I did it.
Because he was like, God said you supposed to be my wife. I said, God ain't tell me that. I told him.
You thought you told me.
That's why I'm married.
Yeah. See what happened there? You see what happened, huh?
That was the trickery.
4 years later. You still trying to rebel.
Yes, because that was the trickery.
It wasn't no trickery. I'm telling you, that's what it was.
Eunice said, I would consider it if God cracks the sky open and tell me that this is the one. You know what, Eunice? You sound like me. And you got to be careful of that, because I said I wasn't getting married unless God came down himself and told me in my face that that's who I was supposed to marry.
Man, look.
You don't be careful, Eunice, what you say, because they'll trick you.
Be careful. God cracked that sky. This gonna be something different. It ain't. Listen.
Jazzy said, every time I get out of my chair, she freaking needs something. Trickery. Yes. Yes. I know that trickery. I know that trickery.
What are you saying?
He will purposely wait until I get up and say, can you pass me that? Even though he has went to the bathroom and passed the refrigerator or something like that, once he lays back down, he will wait and wait on me to get up. Sometimes he even asks me, you got to go to the bathroom? Just so he can ask me to get him something. I know that trickery. Trickery!
That ain't trickery.
Is he looking at me? He's looking at me. That is trickery.
It's not trickery. I forgot.
Yeah, okay.
I forgot to get it on my way back.
Eunice said, don't get a LMBO. I know,
right? Eunice, don't do that.
Like sometimes, Eunice, I'd be like, no, I ain't got to go to the bathroom. Right. Nah.
And she'd be sitting there shaking her knees together, trying to fight it.
Yep.
And I'd be telling her, you need to stop holding that because you're going to mess your bladder up because you're not a spring chicken no more. And she have to get up.
Or.
Now, when you get up, can you grab me water right there?
Here's one. Like, is there any bread I would feel like a peanut butter jelly? Nope. Nope, there ain't no peanut butter either. Or like he likes pancakes, so I'd be like, nope, ain't no pancake mix.
So make them from scratch.
Yeah, because now I told him that I can make. He has had I made them from scratch. See, sometimes I dig my own hole because now he know I can make them from scratch. He'll be like, well, make them from scratch. Ain't no flour.
You're a liar. I just bought
flour. Eunice, Jazzy said, my age, I piss often.
Hey, bro, you ain't never lied. I don't know what it is. When you get older, you got to piss like every 10 minutes, and you can't hold it like you used to.
And I ain't asked you nothing.
What's she say?
Guys, this is what I have to deal with. My sister and my husband against me all the time. Poor me. Ann said, I know the truth. You tricked him, Terrence. I'm always with my bro. I know. And that's why I ain't asked you nothing. Ain't nobody asked you nothing.
She tricked me.
I didn't trick him. He tricked me.
She tricked me.
He tricked me. Listen, and don't let me say nothing about that garbage bag, okay?
Why would you know what? You terrible. What? That's exactly why she does what she does.
Whatever.
That's why you can't.
No matter what I do, y'all are always going to be on each other's side. Poor little me.
No, that's why you can't go to her apartment. Because she don't like you in the house.
I want to go to her apartment because she be showing off.
Well, look, she had a problem with my sister with her apartment door open today. So looking in there, talking about it's all clean. Yeah.
She be trying to show people up.
Because she live across the hall from us. That's what we call it. Jesse said what?
Tell us about the garbage bag.
No, that's really it's a trash bag is a trash bag. That's all. It's no big deal. Mind your business.
See, they always picking on me.
Look, I'm gonna keep it a big.
They always picking on me.
I have a trash bag that I recycle.
Hey guys, don't forget I'm interviewing Crunch next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Discuss his book, My Butterfly. It's going to be a fly. Thank you for reminding me because I need to put that on
we need to put that
on the website,
on the radio, and we need to put it on the radio station.
Yeah, and Eunice, I thought you were gonna do a drop. Or was we supposed to do the drop for her?
No, she said she was gonna. I don't know. We got to
Eunice,
talk about it.
You need to call us tonight so we can discuss about the drop, and I need to put it on. I need a link to put on the website. And Jazz, I need a drop for you and Queen B, and some more music while I'm at it. Since I'm asking for things, I like some more music, Jazzy B, please. I be getting the Monday Smackdowns, but meltdown. But the problem with them is they say Monday, and so I can only put them in Monday slot because y'all said Monday. So if you do some without the Monday on them, then I can put them either on Wednesday or Friday. I have a couple of yours for Fridays that actually say Friday, but I prefer them not to say anything. Then I can put them in any place, any slot.
Well, the Queen has spoken.
What?
You.
Oh. He said he gets music from you.
You lie like a welcome mat. That's my dude right there. Man.
Well, can I get a drop? How about that from you and
Queen? You need to do a drop too.
Yeah, I need a drop from both of y'all.
Untapped Music Radio.
Yeah, that has to be just this is
Jazzy B.
DJ Jazzy B, and you're listening to Untapped Music Radio.
This is DJ Queen B, and you're listening to Untapped Music Radio. Thank y'all. We appreciate them drops.
Yes.
That joker said we got our music from DJ Get Loose. That's terrible. He just threw me under the bus.
Oh, by the way, are they on? Oh, they were on Monday. I think. No, you're on Wednesday. By the way.
Yeah, no, not for Chronicles, Jazz. For the radio station, Untapped Music Radio.
And you're on Wednesday, by the way. At wait a minute. Okay, you have your midday on Wednesday from 1
to 3, right?
No, from 1 to 2:30, 2:30, 3:30, 3:30, 4:30. No, 1 to 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. It's like around 2, I think. 2, 3, 3, 4, 45. Yeah, around 2. From 2 to because I have a 3-hour set from you, and so it's gonna be around from 2 to 5. I know it ends at 5 because then the traffic jam come on. We'll stop at traffic jam. So it's around 2. It's on Wednesday. You'll be on from 2 to 5.
I don't know if you got the link, Jazz, to the radio station, but let me know if
it's in the feed. It's at the top of the feed.
Okay. Drop for Chronicles, no. Oh, Untapped, yeah. Then Eunice said
Jazzy and Queen be doing their thing. Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm. Jazz said thank you. Jazz, who doing your
Eunice said, "Who does your flyers?"
word?
Oh, do you need a flyer for your interview? Because I can get April to do it. She'll be here on Wednesday. This Wednesday.
Jazz do his own flyers. His flyers dope too.
But I can get your flyers done. Like, if you need a flyer, I can call her tonight and get you a flyer. We can talk about that too. Anna said, "Yep, I'm there for my brother, cleaning bags. You're my dude."
Look, that's why I love her. Don't be hating.
Whatever.
Don't be hating.
Whatever.
That's my girl. I love her with
She alright. So I guess the premise of it all is that everybody seems to agree that their freedom is more important. Whatever the definition of your freedom is more important than having a life partner.
Rushing into I ain't gonna say rushing into a relationship, but yeah, having a relationship.
Because if somebody gave you a choice, either you're gonna have freedom or you're gonna be with somebody. Like, in your freedom is peace of mind. Let's say you had to give up your peace of mind in order to have a life partner.
Nope.
Or be alone the rest of your life.
I just have to deal with being alone.
Cause that's deep. Cause that's mainly the question. Would you rather be alone the rest of your life and have freedom and a peace of mind, no drama, whatever your definition of freedom is, or is it more important to have somebody? Because you think about growing old, somebody to take care of you.
Yeah, and all of that. That's cool. That's definitely important and all of that. But I just feel like
no, Jazz.
What?
It's a special bag because it's thick, and that's his garbage bag, and so we dumped the garbage out, but it got real dirty. And so, because the plastic is thick and able to be clean, I was going to throw the bag out. And my sister said, "No, don't throw his bag out because he loves that bag. Yeah, I will wash it."
I recycle my bag.
And she washed it for her. And no, it wasn't in the dishwasher. She took it in the shower and did it. That's what it was.
Yeah, recycle.
And so, the inside joke was, I was like, I would have thrown it out. Ain't nobody going to be washing no garbage bags, just get another one somehow. And so she was like, "No, my brother-in-law wants his special bag." Because she spoils him.
And I'm gonna tell y'all, this is the deal. The reason why I like the bag is because the bag has a plastic handle on it, and it has it's connected to a rim all the way across the bag, and it's hard to poke a hole in the bag. Like if I throw something in there or put something in there, it's hard to poke because it's like a 4-ply bag. It's real sturdy with a handle on it. So I keep the bag. So yeah. So what? Yeah. It's my little garbage bag.
Jazz said, "I have 4 Rottweilers, never be alone again." And that's true. Some people think that their pet is all they need.
Jazz, I need a puppy, man. How much, man?
No, we're not. You can't have a
puppy,
baby. You can't, especially a Rottweiler.
What?
No, baby, we can't have.
Will you put them eggshells back in the box?
No, baby.
What?
No, we're not having a Rottweiler. Especially a Rottweiler.
Man, listen, I don't want to hear that. You get everything. I don't never ask for nothing.
Okay, here we go with that.
To the heart.
Here we go with that.
So, are you not?
You gotta. So
anything you ask me
guilt
for, I
me
get
into a dog.
I'm not guilting you into nothing. This is my house. I'm the king of this castle, and I'm going to get me a Rottweiler puppy.
Okay, we'll see.
I'll take care of it. You're going to chill with me, sleep on my side of the bed and everything.
And you're going to take care, you're going to walk it and feed it and everything?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Y'all heard it first here. And you hear that? Because you don't even want to take care of bugs.
He's going to protect the whole house.
He's going to be, "Sister, can you feed the dog?"
No. And I'm going to name him Bubba.
He going to be like, "Sister, can you feed Bubba? Sister, can you walk Bubba?" You know, so I would love everyone's support next week as I'm tapping back into my old stomping ground, interviewing artist talent.
That's what's up.
Okay.
You gonna interview me too?
Ann said, I'm that girl for my brother from Newark. Mm-hmm.
Facts that.
Wait till he get that right. Jazzy B said, y'all just said compromise. I am compromising.
Thank you, Jazz.
I am compromising.
Jazz. That's my brother. Whack DJs stick together through everything.
Okay, well, then I guess he gonna keep the dog.
Yo, I got a huge backyard and I got a huge front yard. I'll get a 60-foot rope if I have to, let him run wild and go to the bathroom and then bring him back in the house. He gonna get his exercise. He gonna eat.
And I
she
just
said,
say,
yes, sir.
And
let me know. Let me know when you schedule me and we can get down with the get down. Come on, get down with the get down. But
anywho, back to compromise. So everybody agrees that they would rather have their freedom.
It's more important. Yo, Bilal, what's good, my brethren?
And like Jazzy said, have a dog. Your freedom, a peace of mind, and a dog.
Hey, man. Listen, I'm going to tell you something about a dog.
Hi, Felicia.
Hi, Felicia.
Hey, but I need some more music, by the way.
A dog is your best friend. A dog will love you unconditionally. When nobody else ain't thinking about you or none of that, a dog will stay by your side and a dog will risk his own life to save yours. I'm trying to tell you something. Man, listen, ain't no love like a dog love.
So the question is, Felicia and Bilal, is at this stage in your life, what's more important, your freedom or having a life partner? And your freedom mean whatever your definition of freedom, peace of mind or whatever. And listen, would you rather, my husband said he would rather be alone for the rest of his life and have a peace of mind because that's his freedom, and get a dog like Jazzy B said, because he said he'll never be alone. He got 4 Rottweilers. So, or have a life partner where you have somebody take care of you, you'll be able to take care of them, blah blah blah.
You gotta go up to keep moving.
Okay, so Felicia said that's right. Eunice said I'm 53. I need my peace. I know that's right. Jazzy B said I need my woman. Can't wash my hair like she does.
Nigga, you ain't got no hair. Oops, did I say that out loud?
Ann said what? Repeat the question. I'm just repeating for them, those who just got on, Ann.
Sister.
Hey, Val.
What's up,
What's
Val?
the choice? A dog or a partner? Or a partner that's a dog?
You know what? She will come on here.
You know what? Felicia said my piece. Valley, it's not about the dog. We was just saying, because Jazzy B said that he'll never be alone because he got 4 Rottweilers. And my husband said that, with a dog, you don't need, like, they'll be your best friend and everything. But the question really was, what's more important, your peace of mind or your freedom, or a partner, somebody to be with? Because, we all get lonely. And sometimes we think like maybe, we need to have that partner.
I mean, like, you know what? You do get lonely and you do want companionship from a woman or a man. But my thing is this: if that woman or that man that you want at that time is gonna adhere to what you rocking with, that's fine. You come over, we chill, whatever happens, happen. That time is that time, but you gotta go. And I'll holler at you next time. That's just how I would live the rest of my life, because I just can't see at this stage that I'm at in my life right now. I cannot see me dealing with no type of drama at all. None. So I would rather just be by myself. Give me a dog or two.
A man and his dog.
Yeah. Give me a dog.
Or a woman and her mouse. Her mouse.
Look, man. Me and my dog, we gonna cool out. We gonna watch football together. He can't tell me to turn it off because he don't want to hear that. He can't tell me to turn my music down when I'm mixing or making beats. You know what I'm saying? Not that you do that, but I'm just saying, if it was to a point where, somebody didn't agree with
We
that
wouldn't
type
be
of lifestyle,
married.
right?
We already said we wouldn't be
Exactly.
married if we
Yeah,
had that
man,
lifestyle.
I couldn't. That's just something I couldn't do. I couldn't live like that.
Jazzy said rock rollers never argue about what they eat.
Word up.
I guess, bro. Some breath in the morning, same breath in the morning.
Hey, I ain't mad. Listen, man, listen. I just don't feel like that I want to deal with a bunch of arguing or whatever the case. If it's drama, I don't feel like I want to deal with that. I don't I'd rather not have that. If it was that was gonna cause me to be by myself, then I'll just deal with being by myself, and I pray and God will take care of my whole situation. I'm just not gonna put up with a bunch of nonsense. I'll be 55 in November. I'm not, man, listen, I'm going down the other side of the hill right now. I done reached the top. I'm going back down, and I'm trying not to hit any speed bumps, any potholes, and none of that. I'm trying to go down smooth.
I know that's right, baby. Smooth.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to go down smooth, man.
Also, the
Like,
dog won't ask you a bunch of questions while you're watching a
that's
movie.
a fact. I can watch a movie and don't have to hear a bunch of questions.
What you trying to say?
I didn't say it. You said it.
You just said, what about where they've been? LOL.
Where who been?
The dog?
Oh,
I hear you. I will not, at this point in my life, deal with the ish. Come correct or stay at home. Me and B.O.B. got this.
Bilal said, really talk. Yeah, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, listen.
Um,
I go in my studio and turn my music up, and that's where I'll be. And I'll be fine with just that.
Jazzy B said they don't ask where I've been. They just happy to see me.
I know that's right. They ain't asking you, where was you at last night? Oh, and you just coming back this morning? And all, man, come on, man. I slept in my car. Who slept in the car with you? Let me go outside and smell the car. Do it smell like something?
But all women are not like that.
No, they're not, but 9 times out of 10, it's like that.
I'm not like that.
No, I'm so happy you're not, because if you were, we wouldn't be sitting next to each other. And that's a fact. I married you, and one of the things that I love about you, which was so attractive to me, is because you are a woman's woman. And what I mean by that is, even when we first reconnected and we started dating again, well, dating, even if I was sitting and be on Facebook or something, you would, who is that? Who you liking on there? Somebody hitting you. Let me see what you don't do that type of stuff. You wasn't worried about numbers in my wallet. You just didn't care about none of that stuff. And that made me want to not hide anything from you. You understand what I'm saying? Because you didn't pressure me into making me feel like, I had to. You understand what I'm saying? Like you was just you. And you never really got into a bunch of the drama stuff with me. You never came at me with none of that drama. We always had a wonderful talks from sun up to sundown. We've always gotten along with one another. You understand what I'm saying? We've always been on the same page about a lot of stuff, because we've been on the same page about a lot of stuff before we even connected to be together. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, when we connected to start dating and stuff like that, it was such a breath of fresh air that I had a woman and not a girl or not a chick or not a hood rat or not a chicken head. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm keeping it a bean because, I've dealt with some chicken heads and some hood rats and some, you know what I mean? I dealt with some of those. I did. But it's a breath of fresh air to deal with a woman that takes a woman's stance. You know what I mean? And you didn't. There was certain things that you wasn't with, that you felt like you didn't have to put up with, and I was okay with that. Because, huh?
I think that comes from, it's almost like having a job and being a supervisor. If you've been a supervisor and been a worker, then you know what you want in a supervisor. And if you a supervisor and you've been a worker, you know what you want in your worker. So
that's a fact.
You know you know both sides of the field, so
Right.
you gonna do as such.
Right.
And I think that's in a relationship. I had my issues in relationships, and I've been there with the, where you going? What time you coming back? You going around the corner,
Yeah,
or
right.
like we're in the business together, and like, why you always up in a man's face, and stuff like that. So I've been there. So I didn't want that. I was over all that. I just wanted a relationship and somebody to accept me for me.
Right. And that's what I wanted.
And
that's what made us click even more. Just like the time when I came to VA and I was with you for what I think it was going on 2 weeks or something like that. And I wasn't feeling bad, but I was just in my space because I didn't have no music. I didn't have my equipment. I didn't have my DJ stuff or nothing. All my stuff was locked up in storage, and I'm fiending to make some music. I was fiending like crazy, and then I really couldn't listen to the crap that was on the radio. So I mean, I was listening to some old CDs and stuff, but I needed a fix.
You needed to sit in the studio.
And before I knew it, you was like, "Come on, take a ride with me." And I'm like, "Where we going?" You like, "Just come on, just take a ride." I was like, "All right, cool." We got in the car, we talking, we laughing, we joking. We pull up to this warehouse, and I'm like, "What, the popcorn?" He was like, "Come on, babe, come on." So I get out, we walk inside, and this studio A over here, studio B over here, studio C over here. I'm like, oh. I was feeling some type of way. But then we went into the dude that you knew, my man spot and whatever, sat down, man. Listen, I was full like a baby with a huge ass bottle of milk. And I was like, oh man. And I didn't understand at first, but then I said, wow, that was incredible that she pays that much attention to me for her to even want to, you know what I mean? For you to think of something like that and to know me enough to know that that was what was kind of bothering me. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't take anything out on you or nothing like that.
Mhm.
I kept it to myself, you know? That was one thing that was super attractive about you to me too, because you were very attentive and I had no idea that you were that attentive to that part of me. You know what I'm saying?
I think
It's a whole lot of
because
stuff.
I feel like that if you care about somebody, you take notice, you pay attention to
That's a fact.
them and their wants and needs, and it's not something that you know you can't read nobody's mind, but
It's a
if you
feeling you
care
get.
enough, yeah, about them, then you know certain things about them that you pay attention to.
Hmm.
Like me, like there's things that you know about me. I don't have to say nothing, but you know about me
Hmm.
because you care enough to take that time to know. And that's a good thing without all the drama or like not like if I had asked you what's the matter, what's the matter, what's the matter, instead of just like, okay, I know what's the matter, and so let's see how we can solve the problem without taking you out your space or getting on your nerves or something
Hmm.
like that. Let's just quietly see if we can
Make
solve
something
the
happen.
issue.
Right.
Yeah, like when I get into my space and instead of asking me what's the matter, you'd be like, well, I guess you'll tell me when you're ready, and you know how
Yeah.
to just leave me alone until I
I'm ready to talk.
figure that out.
Right.
And that's the peace of mind or the freedom or the
That's
handling
what
the
I'm
needs that
talking
we
about.
need.
That's what I'm talking
DJ Bilal said that was a good thing.
Yeah.
Jazzy B said, when I say outside, they beat me to the door. Not saying I don't have anything to wear. Or having to wait an hour
You know what?
for them to get ready.
That's crazy.
Can you imagine the dogs be like, wait,
It's I ain't do my hair yet. I'm gonna need another hour. What? I'm trying to match the dress with these shoes. This ain't. I don't know. Just look. This collar you got on me, it is not going with this harness. What?
I can't go yet.
I don't wear no puppy slippers. These things on me.
I can't see what that sign. Oh, love. Yes, we're in love.
Or fake it till you make it.
Whatever. So it is.
Talk about tricking people. My sister tricked me. Val said, "Oh yeah, she is so wonderful and all of that." And listen, once you take it, you can't give her back. I was like, "Oh man, I ain't worried about that." 2 years later, I was like, "Where's Val? Can I get a refund?" I ain't got no fingernails now.
Whatever. There is no refunds.
There'll be no refunds tonight. Well, listen, y'all. With that being said, our time is up.
Thank you for joining us once again, family. We love you all. Thank you for the support. Don't forget, at the top of the feed is the radio station and the website. Tune into the website to see what's going on, what's happening. Tune into the radio station to hear your favorite DJs or hear some
Favorite
good
artists,
music.
hear your favorite talk show,
Your talk
whatever
shows.
it is. Tune in because we got some great things happening on the radio right now.
Those that don't understand English. And good night, Bilal. Glad you're back. I look forward to seeing the music,
Yeah,
getting the music.
send me something else, bro.
Oh, and your bro over here wasn't telling you days, but you have been in rotation 2 times on each Friday. I did a replay because he said he forgot to tell you. So I put it in. If you were on last Friday,
I apologize.
I'm gonna do another replay for you, though, bro. I got you.
I've been super busy, man, with the artists and all of that. I apologize, my bro. I apologize. That was
Tune
my
in
fault.
to my sister on Fridays at 7:30 for Sister Talk with Chocolate Smoothie, and a repeat at 6 on Saturday. Tune in to Al Nisi Poo, Sip and Heal with Tea on Thursdays at 7, from 7 to 8 every Thursday. Tune in on Sundays for Sunday morning worship with Minister T. Hatchett. And of course,
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with the whack DJs.
Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with the whack DJs, and Friday also some artists, independent artists. Tune in, of course. Sunday you can hear Sunday at 3 on the radio station. You can hear the audio repeat of this show, the Hatchett Chronicles.
So there's a lot of stuff, man. Check it out. Go to the website. Anything that we didn't mention tonight, you go to the website and check it out. It'll be up there. Any content, whatever. Jazz, I need them drops, my guy. I'll call you tomorrow about it.
Valerie said, but let us not forget, God said that it was not good for man to be alone. So you're stuck with us. Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I appreciate you giving me my sisters and my wife. I love them all with every ounce of me. Thank you.
Eunice, I'll talk to you soon. Jazzy, I'll be looking for the drops and some music.
I knew she was going to say that.
And Bilal said he just got home, so he will get the music.
Hey B, how's everything coming along, man? Wifey good and everything? Just checking on you, bro. With that being said, man, we thank y'all for spending your time, your hour out of your day with us. We love y'all. We appreciate the topics you give. We appreciate you guys covering it and joining us.
Send us some more topics to the website.
And we thank y'all. our Hatchet Chronicle family. We
Yes.
love y'all. Peace and love. And we are out. And we will see y'all next Monday, God willing.
And Bilal said, yes, we are okay.
No doubt. That's what's up, bro. I'm gonna holler at you. I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow, B. Because I definitely want to get a couple more sets from you and all that. And Eunice, we need to link up too.
Tonight, she gonna call tonight. Okay, we out. Peace.